So hi, welcome everybody. We're playing a game about digging the hole. I don't have a, I don't know what progress you're talking about, game. Book. Ah, yes, very legible. Also, I don't know if I'm just quiet or if I totally muted myself. Hi, I turned my mic the wrong way. I meant to turn it up, but I muted it so badly. Why the bits? Why? I literally just edited you giving me bits in the Cuphead stream, and now you're doing it again. So like, what the hell? I appreciate it, and also hi, how are you? And also thank you a lot. Yo, what's up? Who are you and what did you do to the purple model? The purple model still exists. I just am upgrading it. This is not the permanent new model, but I wanted to transition slowly, as in people get used to me blinking and crap. So hi, welcome everybody. How are you? My legs are on fire. They hurt like hell. Why did you play Dead by Daylight for 8 hours? And if you weren't having fun with it, and why would you do that if you weren't having fun with it? Prestige grinding? Is there like a season that's about to end or some crap? Because that is the stupidest thing ever. Because I understand that grind. I used to do that with Call of Duty all the time, and it's just so annoying. An event, oh, that's even worse. Because then if do you at least like get like a badge or something? Just any sort of indication that you did that, or is it just you just did it and now it's gone forever? And also Dead by, what is with, oh, I know very little about Dead by Daylight, but I actually watched a streamer recently play Dead by Daylight, and I was like, wow, this game exists. I forgot. And my opinion on it is still the same, is that it's okay. It seems okay, you know? It could be okay. And also, hi. Sorry, Crackhead, I kind of glossed over your entrance. Hi, how are you? How is everybody? I find it odd that you two are the ones that showed up. I feel like this is an odd combo of individuals. I forgot how much this game makes you just click. My finger hurts. But not as much as my legs, because they hurt like hell. The backstory to that is that I decided to actually get some exercise today. And we have like this equivalent of a treadmill like machine in our house. It's a I say equivalent because it's very small. It's like a step. It's supposed to simulate going up steps. And believe it or not, going up steps for at least 45 minutes, because I didn't time myself up until like a bit through. That hurts. Your calves, they're gone. I don't know how else to explain that. You're just on, my legs just hurt a lot. And I took some narcotics to get rid of that. Hopefully they kick in soon. Because I do not want to be bitching and moaning this entire stream, because that's just stupid. And also, I hope the new model moves a decent amount. You know, it's tracking my face, and you get to see live action blinks instead of just randomized RNG on when I blink. That's new, I think. I mean, it is new. I don't know why I said I think. That is just how this works. Also, I probably can upgrade something already, but I haven't been paying attention. We dug a hole. Bam. End of game. All right, what can we upgrade? I want to upgrade this and this. All right, cool. Bam. Look at this radius upgrade. The jetpack. I don't understand why the jetpack is attached to the power source of my shovel. And I also don't understand why this shovel has a battery. Like, I understand it's like some automatic shovel, but at the end of the day, it's still a shovel. Why can't I just stab it into the dirt? Unless I'm feeding myself, which is, you know, human energy. I don't think that's how that works properly, you know? Like, yesterday, I tried to stream, and I was like, man, I'm going to stream this Cuphead Gauntlet. It's going to be crazy. And then I was like, man, I really just don't want to do this right now. And I just ended it. I barely said bye. I just said, you know what, guys? Never mind. And I got in, man, that was bad. I shouldn't have done that. But, you know, it's fine, because it's over now. And I did the thing that I did 30+% of the thing that I set out to do, because I ended up reducing the difficulty. And I actually learned a valuable lesson about content creation. Because I learned that not every single, I learned that not everything, for me and for everybody, can happen all at once. Sometimes you gotta just understand that you are at the ability that you are, and that you're never gonna move on to something better or at least different if you just ram your head into the same thing over and over again. And so I decided to take that mindset and only do it on regular. So sue me. You don't need to shove your face into a big thing. You can just kind of vibe at doing the smaller things. Although my current objective is the exact opposite of that, actually, because I want to stop posting like a few minute videos, but I have so many queued up at the moment that they're just going to take a while to fizzle out. Streaming takes forever, and I do not actually have the motivation to stream lately because whatever game I play is boring, so I don't stream it. Okay, well, that's the fun of it. This game's boring, but I'm already loving this stream. It's a good stream already. You showed up, we're having a lovely conversation. I'm talking to myself, I'm reminiscing over the pain my legs are in. So yeah, I'm having a blast today. I know we're just digging a hole. Object detected. What the fuck? Detect all the objects you want, I guess. I appreciate it. Volt, thank you for the bit. I know you've been giving me all your money, so I appreciate... Oh, 24 bucks? I'll take 24 bucks, you kidding me? You gave me all your money, obviously. I find it a little dumb that... Well, it didn't work. I find it dumb... Otter? Why otter? Why... What? Otter? Otter? Why otter? Why... Explain? Maybe? Please? Why otter? I mean, I guess I should follow up my own question with why not otter? Probably because there's no water. I countered your otter with the fact that I live on dry land. Because I just don't, you know, otters are aquatic. Are otters considered amphibious? Because amphibians are typically like a reptile-like creature. But it also feels like maybe that's just not true, and I'm just thinking about frogs and maybe salamander. Man, I don't freaking know. Because U.S. Virgin Islands? The U.S. Virgin Islands? Okay, I don't know anything about the U.S. Virgin Islands, so I'm just gonna accept. I've heard of them, but I was relatively unfamiliar of their significance to otters, because apparently they are. I don't know. I want to try to finish this game today, but it's kind of hard because I don't know how this game works. And I did play this in a stream once before. But the thing that happened with that is that I didn't get anywhere because I just stayed at the top layer and didn't get any money and I barely got anywhere. So I'm going to hopefully not do that. Look how freaking much we can dig. Anyway, how is everyone's current day going? Because mine is, it's a roller coaster today, kind of. Because I wasn't feeling great, and then I did a little exercise, and then I felt sweaty and tired, and now I felt better, and then I was in pain, and I'm still in pain. So, you know, I guess it's just a lot of downhills with a slight uphill, but, you know, I'm pretty good right now. Although the fact that I'm finding stone at this depth is a little annoying. Like, what the hell, game? There should be, obviously there should be an entire, like, golden treasure chest here for me. Why is this umbrella so circular? I feel like most umbrellas have, like, physically have to be more, you know, straight out because of the way materials work. And the rods in the fabric kind of, you know, hold it out. And, you know, manufacturers, they don't want to make their umbrellas with a bunch of like rods because that's ineffective, and so they would, you know, spend less money on that because they can. I just realized my character is hiding my shovel. Well, it's not. It's like only the most important tool in the game. It's fine because it's the only tool in the game that I'm aware of. Unless dynamite counts, it's all you can buy. Dynamite lamps. Is lamp considered a tool? I guess it is. It's a tool that lights things rather than interacts with the world, which is, you know, fine. What happened to the previous save? I don't know what you're talking about. There was no previous save. I don't know what the hell you think you're referencing when you say stuff like that, because it never existed. So yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're just crazy. So yeah, I don't know what you're on about. There was never a previous save. I don't know what you're talking about, because I remember to save the game. See, I saved game right there. As soon as you bring it up, in fact. I was already totally planning to do that. Digging a hole because the hole... Ooh, copper! Copper better be freaking loaded with cash. And also let me in this ominous hole. Is this what... I feel like this is what dynamite makes. Okay. We're gonna have to start, like, actually carefully gliding down there. But, you know, that's fine. We got 66 bucks. That's not worth anything. I don't know if it's worth to buy lanterns, but I guess we'll see if we run out of eyeball having potential. Oh, there's more of it. Hello, what is that? Oh, does that just split off into another cave? Hold on, I'm coming. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's a lot more. Holy crap. Okay, fine. Let me in. Let me through. Doing good, although you had to wake up early again, so it could be better. Oh, okay, well. My legs hurt. Does the fact that we're both in physical pain make you feel better? Because it shouldn't, but it's true. I don't understand that concept of why people are like, oh, my life sucks. And then you're like, well, my life also sucks. And then you're like, okay, why does that matter to me exactly? It's just a weird thing. Humans relate to weird things in weird ways. There's... Oh. I might need to get one of those lamps. Silver. Why does this so... Whoa. Well, this isn't the right way. The silver looked suspiciously rainbow? I'm a little lost. Okay, I see light. I would like to go up. There we go. I find it really funny that we equipped a jetpack to go underground. It makes sense because that's how this game works, but it's still kind of funny. All right, we'll do that. We'll grab a lamp. I have one lamp. We have to use it intelligently, because if we use it unintelligently... Oh, go there, I guess. Can I dig it out? Oh, well, fuck. It just broke it. Well, you live and learn, I guess. I wanted to see what this thing is that I'm hitting with my shovel, but I can't see a goddamn thing now. I didn't even pay attention to how much everything that I'm selling costs, but I can assume that it's more valuable in the order I found them, so I'm just gonna go for that order. All right, let's see what the hell this big thing is that I keep whacking my shovel on. There's like little particles in my way. All right, you go there. Okay, what is this? Do I just need like a better shovel, or how does this work? Am I like at the edge of the map? Because I feel like if I was at the edge of the map, it would be making dink noises. Everyone knows that if you make dink, maybe I have to dynamite it. I have to dynamite it, don't I? Dynamite is a requirement at this point in the game, obviously. Obviously, if you don't know how things work, it's when you reach something hard, you have to hit it really hard. Because that's how Mo's hardness skill works. The things can only scratch other things that are weaker than it. So dynamite is obviously the next step up from shovel. So, you know, we got to do that now. Dynamite, bam. This might destroy the lamp, which sucks, but you know, at the same time, I don't care at this point. Because obviously, anyway, we'll just figure it out. Oh, dynamite. Oh, hey, it broke it. All right, cool. Up, down, up, up. I don't understand. Down, up. I'm gonna go this way because I don't know what that's about. I'm sure. I don't know if it's just helping me like spatially aware. Oh, what the hell? Key. I got a key. I didn't mean to get a key, but I have a key apparently. I want it to go down. Oh, is this the edge of the map? Okay, well. Why can't I just buy a flashlight? I spent who knows how long on this freaking overpowered shovel, but it doesn't come with a flashlight attachment. It came with a jetpack, but not a flashlight, is what I'm saying. And that's just absurd on levels of which I cannot even express. Get out of my way, you freaking dirt. I'm gonna freaking murder you in cold nighttime. I don't know. Battery low. Yeah, well, it's a jetpack. What do you expect? The shovel takes more energy than a goddamn jetpack. Yes, I will complain about the jetpack as I see fit. And I see it very fit. Don't you dare question it. I don't know why I'm so threatening. Ow. Give me stuff. I just need stuff. I have a key. I assume it's for the obvious treasure chest that's down here somewhere. Wasn't that the lore? There's a $10,000 treasure chest buried back here somewhere, and I'm like, ooh, I want it. And it was probably just a marketing ploy because this person wanted to sell his house. It's really crappy, probably. But nope, I'm just coming in here and tearing up the backyard, and I'm sure whoever, you know, sells this house, like, bought every single bit of dirt that I am collecting and put it all back. And then they rebought the house from me because at that point I was just like, man, there's no treasure. I just wasted my life on this house. You can take it. I feel like we should dig out a little more sunlight. And then we should also upgrade inventory because we're getting a lot of crap with the bigger radius. Well, it's not crap. It's valuable because I don't know who's buying or buying a single stone that I found buried in my backyard for $1, but they are. So I guess that's just how that works, I guess. Maybe I should also just go down to where that little phone thing came up and was like, you know, do this. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I won't. And, you know, maybe now that I got an upgrade shovel, maybe I will. You ever think about that? Maybe sometimes you just do the things I have. It says in the top left, I just noticed that it's expressing that I do in fact have key. And I don't know why it says 1 key. That maybe implies that there's more than 1 key. But that also, if there's more than 1 key, that implies that there's more than 1 treasure. And obviously we want that, because money. Oh, what the? Whoa. Oh, it looked like it was... Okay, it's fine. So we're going to find the treasure, and then we're going to find the key, and then we're going to be rich, and then we're going to sell this piece of crap house, and this mess of a backyard will be someone else's problem. Okay, we go down. Again, I'm unaware if it's just telling me... if it's just telling me that down is down, because maybe at like 20 meters, it's like, oh, they're running out of, you know, the context of where up is, and they need some sort of indication that up is that way. Could be a possibility. It could. You never know at this point. You never know what game makers are thinking when they're making this game. They're just like, man, I want to make a game where you dig a big hole. And they did that, and I'm proud of them for having done that, because here I am. Ben, I think the developer's name was Ben. I don't know their last name, so shout out to Ben, I guess. Because that's what it said on the home screen. It was like, this is developed by Ben, and then some other copyright stuff. Good job on the title, man. You know, you really got creative with it. You made a game about digging a hole. The title of the game about digging a hole. And, you know, that's just some creativity at this point. If you can't label things as they should be labeled, then they don't deserve to be labeled in the first place. And, you know, this game deserved the label it got, and therefore deserved to be labeled. And that's just okay. You know, there's nothing else about it. He just did it properly. And I'm proud of him for having done that. All right, we should probably get more dynamite maybe, but then again, running into a lot of these solid bits. Well, I guess the dirt's solid too, but like impenetrable solids, you know, as opposed to the penetrable solids, which are clearly everywhere. And I'm curious what happens if I am able to like uncover it entirely, but it just seems so big that that's probably not what the game intended me to do. And the amount of like dirt chunks that just float in this game makes me think that that's just going to happen to this thing, and there'd be no point to that. It's beeping fat. Oh, what is this? There's like a wooden box. I really want to do more games that are like playing with you guys in the chat, because that's just good stream. This is fun, you know? I guess that's why I have the Discord servers, so when that grows enough, I can be like, hey guys, we're doing a viewer stream today. Come on and join me for some whatever the hell I end up deciding we're doing that day. Do I blow this up too, or is this like the edge of the map type situation? Because I remember that in the hypothetical save that Andy was talking about, that the edge of the map looks exactly like that gray stuff. And so if that's indeed the edge of the map, then there's no point in trying to blow it up. All right, let's go this way, because there's all this stuff just out in the open for me to get. And we want that. Even if it's just iron and coal, you know, it's still there. Like, it's not like it's not valuable. It's just less valuable. And that's okay. You still want it. No one is invaluable. They're just, you know, they're still, sometimes they're just a little more or less valuable. Like, you would save your friend over a stranger, you know? I don't know why I made this about people, but I did. But yeah, there's so many things I want to do, and that's why the Cuphead Gauntlet had to be on regular mode, because I just, you know, I can't do everything I want to do already, so why spend even more time on something that I can just settle for being okay at. Is it fun being mad for anybody? Does anyone like really like rage games for some reason? I'd be curious to have a conversation with you about that. Should get a piece of dynamite right here. Maybe even try to get this in a blast radius so we can figure out if it is indeed the edge of the map or not. There's lots of stuff here. We definitely need some sort of lamp, so maybe if we get enough for maybe an upgrade, and then some lamp and some dynamite action would be great in here. Because it's the beeping is getting louder, which makes me think I'm getting closer to something, because that's just how that works. And so, you know, that'd be pretty cool if that was the case. All right, well, I don't want to upgrade the jetpack. I wanted the drill. All right, we'll just do this. I know it's a little expensive, but look, we need the dynamite. Maybe. Theoretically, look, who doesn't need dynamite? Let's be honest with ourselves. If you don't need dynamite, then you're just, you know, get a different situation. You know? Apply it elsewhere. All right, I want the dynamite right there. Boom. Can I see the carnage, please? The answer is not really. Silver. Is there gold in this game? I would imagine there would be. It's the only logical next step after gold, and then after gold, obviously, it's platinum. It's not up or down? Am I, like, at level? Okay, it's not that way. Oh? Is it this thing? What is this? It's like a sign here. That way. Okay. We go this way now, I guess. Oh? Did we find, like, a mine shaft down here? What the hell is this? Game. What the? We actually... Oh, my God. It's like an actual walkway. Okay. Sure, I guess. This isn't... You know what? Yeah, I'm down. I didn't expect this game to actually have, like, architecture underground. But sure, I guess. I got gold? Was that gold, I think? Alright, cool. We found a whole underground structure. We did find gold. $50 for some gold? Hell yeah. We still don't have anything. Alright, cool. But yeah, that's sick. I'm very impressed. Well, I'm not... Well, I am impressed. Good job. Whoever made this, good job. It was not what I expected. And so, you know, you really surprised me. I'm curious where these posts end now, because theoretically they should be attached to something stable, which, you know, maybe that's why the edge of the map was so close. Or this appears to be going into the edge of the map. Okay. Oh, what the frick? There's a box. Guys, we've located a box in a decently empty chamber. I feel like I'm going to die as soon as I walk in here. Those are booby traps. Hello. Great. 4 dynamite, 3 lamps, and 62 monies. All right. All right, man. All right. You don't have to tell me. Sure. You know what? That good. I'm good. I'm glad. I thought it would be like a mine shaft type situation and not just a room, but I'm happy with the result regardless. And we've already ran into the point where we need more dynamite and some gold. I need the gold. The gold is crazy. $50 for a gold? We need more of that. Well, I should have looked up, but it's fine. We have like 2 or 3 gold on me, which is an easy hundo, which is amazing. We have 3 gold. That's crazy. Copper almost was at 3 or at that, even though we had a lot of it. That's why. Anyway, we want the drill. I am shovel. No, you are drill now. You have been drill. You have been upgraded to drill. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. See, now we can really just go down there. I wonder if this breaks rock, maybe? Good, it's a possibility. Do you break rock? Nope. So now we can definitely clear it out. Although we have to be a little more careful to look at the lamp, because we don't just want to break it. You know what? Maybe we can uncover the rock now. Or, nah, we're not doing that crap. All right, dynamite. I'm too close to it. Boom. Oh, there's a hole? Well, there's already a hole, but you get you get it. I don't need to explain. All right, let's, no. Let's put that there. And then, oh, a key. We found key. All right, there's gold down here and silver, and we'll be back. But if this upgrade that we get says that it is shovel and then it turns out to be a bigger drill or something, then that's just false advertising. And honestly, I'm going to ask for a refund at that point. And if I don't get it, we're just going to throw a fit until the game developer listens to our cries, which will be never. So therefore, we will not throw a fit, because that would be, a waste of my time and everyone else's time. Unless, we all band together and we were like, hey, this is not shovel, so you better change it to, you better make it a shovel, or you better make it say, I am drill. There has to be something after gold. There's no way it stops at 50. That's just lame. I bet it stops at, like, emeralds, but there's, like, a platinum in between or something. Oh, we're at more rock. You know? Because you're not just going to leave me at gold. That's, like, leaving me at dirt at this point. I'm not saying gold is as common as dirt, because obviously it isn't. In real life and in game, both of these should be obvious, but I figured I'd clarify. But it's the fact that it is even an option. Oh, see, we got things to discover. Oh, what the frick? What the hell? Well, see, things to discover. What did I say? You're a magma rock or something. All right, well, obviously dynamite is the solution to it. All right, what did that do for us? And also, I need another lamp. All right, what did that do? I don't know. Oh, it's hot. It hurts me. Interesting. Question mark? Battery low. Well, I'll give you a battery that's low, mister. Inventory full. Okay, well, that will stop me. And maybe there's more dynamite in a box down here, because obviously pirates, in their treasure chests are 90% chance to hold dynamite. If you didn't know about that fact, then what the hell have you been doing with your life? You should have been studying pirate lore in social studies. Yeah, it's honestly your fault. Or no, it's your parents' fault, actually. They picked a bad school that didn't teach you about the pirate mechanics. Because that's how you get rich quick. That's where the American dream comes from. The whole pirate situation. Oh, what? Okay, fine. My God, there's so much of it. This looks important and cleanly shaven for some reason. And also, we don't need to go down anymore. We just need to go the direction that it wants us to go. Which, I don't know which direction that is, so we're just gonna go this way. Just, you know, carve out the edges for myself. What is this? Oh, it's another one of these. Oh, I almost fell. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Give me the prize. I don't know what it is, but I want it. I'm really curious if this is procedurally generated. Not the structures, but the ore. You know, could not be. You know, it's an option, I guess. They could have just manually gone willy-nilly, or like used some sort of random generator to do it. Originally, but then after it was in the game, you know, it was just in the game. So at that point, who cares? Open the world to see the glory. Open the cave to see the darkness. Give me the light to give me the loot. There better be dynamite or else I'll play the flute. I've actually played the flute decently amount. It's probably my most played instrument after the viola. I don't know, I played one of them. Dynamite, lamps, money. I love that. It's just like dynamite, lamps, money. Oh, and also value, because, you know, you didn't come all this way for nothing, I guess. Thought there would be stuff there. There wasn't. All right, Look, guys, I'm stuck in the hole a little bit. It's fine. My phone's vibrating, but I can't look at it anymore. I should probably notify everyone that if you want my attention, you gotta, like, call me. Loot? What the? Open the old crate in the garage. All right. Teleports you back to the surface. Okay. Oh, look, man, I just lost out. The keys! That's what the keys are for. Duh. I just saw box, and I was like, ooh, box. I didn't even notice that before. Who was yelling at me to open that? All right, we're gonna... Ooh, titanium. Oh, that was not unexpected. Or that was unexpected. I was gonna say it's not platinum. I can't see anything. All right, now we can see things. Cool. I wonder how... I bet the titanium's 100, if I had to guess. Oh, more of this crap. You know, that's a whole dynamite in my pocket right now. Other than the other dynamite that I, you know, already bought. You know, this is just how it works, I guess. I really want to know how deep this goes. Because theoretically, that's, you know, that's optimal, is that we find the bottom. I imagine like 100 meters down, but you never know. Maybe it's 1,000 and we've just barely scratched the surface. I don't know if they've updated this game at all since it came out. Platinum! Did I say platinum? Did I see titanium? I swear I saw titanium. I don't know. I just saw... I don't know. I guess I was wrong. I was right originally that it would be platinum after gold. I just thought I thought it said titanium when I picked it up. You know? I'm not dumb. I can read, I swear. Guys, I swear I can read. I reach out all the time. You just gotta show up, man. I can prove it to you. Just gotta come to my stream and, you know, type in my chat, and I'll prove that I can read. You know, diamond, diamond, platinum, platinum, lamp, something this direction, more cave, money bag with lamps. There's more. No, that's not a money bag then. If there was lamps in there, you're a big fat liar. Actually, game. Thank you for notifying me that it was there the whole time. All right, money drill fully upgraded. Cool. Battery inventory. Oh, that's a big battery. That's a big freaking battery. I'll take battery. No, charge. Should have charged first because technically it wouldn't have cost me as much, but theoretically, but you know, it's fine, I guess. How much this drill? It doesn't drill through the rock, really. Where's the treasure? I thought there would be. Oh, that dig's pretty good. Where's the treasure? Where's my treasure? Specifically my treasure. I don't care about anyone else's treasure. That, you know, they can work for their own asses off for that. But, you know, I want my treasure. Give me my treasure. Okay, I'm falling. There's no treasure down here for me that I see. We're supposedly 3/4 of the way into the game. Again, I'm going with the assumption that it's at 100 meters. So we must keep going down. Oh, diamond. I didn't check how much the diamond and the not titanium, the platinum. I don't know how valuable those are yet. I didn't check. What the frick? What is the FPS counter? Get that out of here. What did I hit? I don't care about no FPS. The human eye can only run at 60. It doesn't need to go above that. All right, cool. Charge, heal. I'm gonna buy lamps, and then I'm gonna come back, and next time we're here, we're gonna buy a crap ton. More stuff. Where's the, like, where's the made-up ore of this game? Because, you know, there's always some kind of, like, cryomonium or some crap that the developers shoehorn in. And I don't even know what that expression means necessarily, but I'm imagining it means to just add something because they could or wanted to. Like, they just slide it in there. Oh, a lot of diamonds. I feel like I'm in Minecraft now. But yeah, we're fully upgraded, which is amazing. And you know what that means, guys? We can bomb everything. That's the only thing I'm aware that money is used for now. I would like the ability to buy teleporters, but I only have the one right now, and I don't know what that's about. But the fact that we have fully been upgraded, we can just kind of go for it at this point. Obviously, we still need to... Oh, well, maybe we don't. Look how slow the battery is going down. But yeah, we're pretty much... The only limitation we have is sanity and inventory size, because I don't think battery is much of an issue anymore. And then jetpack, you know, was fully upgraded too. Not that we needed it to be, but it is. So, you know. But yeah, we're almost at 100, so let's just keep going. It's a little dark, which is okay. There better be something cool down here. Or like a bottom or something, you know. Because, you know, if I came all this way and there's nothing at 100, I'm going to be a little disappointed. Oh, we're at a bottom? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not disappointed, at least, but it goes below 100. Is this another hole? What is that noise? I want to, like, carve this top part out a little. Is there a lion down here? What the hell is happening? Hello? Oh, shoot. There's a mole. It's a mole. I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. I think we need dynamite. I'm gonna assume that the only way to deal with anything in this game is to blow it up. Because that's the only weapon I'm aware of that we have. And actually, I'm gonna put my teleporter down here, assuming the mole doesn't kill me. Teleporter. Okay, well, I don't know if that... I thought it was like a device that I could like put down. But it appears not to be the case. But I don't know how many dynamites that mole's going to take. So let's just buy a lot of lamps as well. And then we'll just spend everything else on dynamite. I'm pretty sure this is what everyone wanted out of this game. After you upgrade everything, is the ability to buy unbelievable amounts of dynamite. Yeah, this is peak. This is what they wanted. This is what everyone wanted, let's be honest. You didn't want anything other than that. I don't technically need money anymore because of how OP I am, but you know, the fact that I can get it anyway is kind of cool. Also, I'm curious, does dynamite just destroy everything it touches, or is there like actual, does it give me what I blow up? No, it doesn't, not at all. Okay, well, good to know, but that won't necessarily prevent me from using it, trust me. Unless I get like $10,000 at the end, in which case it definitely won't stop me. But we got 56, 55, 54. Oh God. We have 53 sticks of dynamite. Anyway, let's go fight a mole, I guess. Okay. You're a jerk. Alright, fine, fucker. Bring it. I can't use dynamite here. I have to sneak around it, don't I? Don't turn around, please. Cool, goodbye. There's another one. What the hell, man? Okay, there it is. There's two more. Weird game to have stealth mechanics, but sure. I'm gonna assume that if I have to be, I am indeed faster than it. I don't know if there's anything over there for me. I don't know. I wonder if I'd lose all my stuff if I die. Probably. I don't lose money, I know that. I lose my inventory, though. I don't know if that includes my dynamite. Oh, this seems sketchy. Mainly because I hear more mole footsteps. Oh. Find the treasure! We got an achievement! I feel like I'm gonna die, though. There's moles behind me, probably. Nothing! Who could have freaking guessed? I'm gonna die now. Hello. And I'm dead. Did they repost it and it happens all over again? Is that what I'm learning here? Ah. It was just a scam. It was all a scam. Old York. D3L69Y9. Mole. Achievement mode unlocked. When starting a new game, you can now hunt achievements displayed in your garage. Okay, well, that's kind of what I wanted from the start, but, you know, if you're going to be a bitch, fine. I'm upset and sad. Guys, this isn't what I thought it would be. So, yeah, I don't know what to do now, because this wasn't intentional by any means. And I will do those achievements, but I'm not going to do them on camera, probably, because it's just not it, guys. All unsaved progress will be lost. That's good, you know, good.